I'd like to bring up another issue now, the issue of climate change, which I know I've talked to you about before, Camille, but just with recent events, I wrote a letter to Senator Johnson, and I'd like to read it out loud today. So, Senator Johnson, I stand here today as a concerned Wisconsinite, embarrassed that last week, once again, Wisconsin gained national media attention because you, Senator Johnson, continue to deny that climate change exists and is a serious problem we need to address. I am also here as a representative of Wisconsin League of Conservation Voters and our thousands of members who could not be here today, but have taken action since August to call, write, or email you asking for you to please stop denying climate change and take action now. I was at your office in Oshkosh 2 weeks ago with a group of concerned Wisconsinites to once again ask you to please reconsider your position and deliver you the most recent climate science. At your mobile office hours in Ashwaubenon earlier this month, you said it yourself that the first step of addressing a problem is admitting there's a problem, and you were just there to tell us the facts of the current situation in Washington. Well, I'm here today again asking you to take your own advice and look at the facts, Senator Johnson, and admit we have a problem. To make sure you have the most recent climate science to reconsider your position, I am once again delivering the headlines from the most recent Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change report. You are very proud of being a businessman and not a politician. While making part of a business decision without all the facts, I think even you would agree would be unwise. So as a businessman, please listen to these scientists. They are not telling you how to do your job. They are trying to give you the best information so you can make the best decision and the best policy for all Americans. We need to address climate change now before it becomes a problem we cannot conquer. Climate change is already a problem that is harming Americans all over the country. This week is the anniversary of Superstorm Sandy. Cleaning up after climate-driven disasters last year cost the average taxpayer over $1,000 and collectively cost taxpayers well over $100 billion, which was one of the largest non-defense discretionary budget items of 2012. One of our members contacted me this week, frustrated after contacting you about climate change, that you once again failed to answer any of his questions. He sent me your response, and you claim action cannot be taken when protecting the environment if it threatens losing jobs. Well, I'm here to tell you that climate change threatens thousands of jobs in Wisconsin if we do not start trying to address this problem today. Think of how many jobs rely on our Great Lakes, for example. Scientists have declared that climate change is the greatest current threat to our Great Lakes, and that lake levels continue to decline, which greatly jeopardizes the robust shipping industry, which affects many states, not just Wisconsin. So please, to use your own words, Senator Johnson, we need common sense environmental policies that will protect our jobs and the economy. You voted against a majority of your peers in the Senate to agree to a compromise to reopen the government. It is easy to criticize others' solutions and ideas. However, it is incredibly disappointing to see our Wisconsin senator not working to be part of the solution, which I think we've all addressed here today. So instead of continuing to say no to climate change action, what is your proposal? What is your solution? How should Wisconsin's economy prepare for climatic changes? I ask you to read an opinion piece from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel written by Brett McNeil, who works for the Conservative Energy and Enterprise Initiative at George Mason University. As a Republican, he asked Republican leaders to propose a solution, a conservative solution to climate change. You can propose a revenue-neutral, government-shrinking tax swap for more income, less government waste, and less pollution, he says. Ronald Reagan's former economic advisor even supports climate action. You can be part of the solution, Senator Johnson, but first you have to admit that climate change is a problem and we have to do something about it.
Excellent.